If you're applying to ISB and you are still not done with your application and you're still thinking about whether round 3 is the right time to apply, then this video is for you. Now, there are a lot of questions which we are getting from aspirants that if you are applying to round 3, does the chances go down? Or is there anything you should know that this is where you would be on a negative side if, let's say, you apply to round 3 versus round 2 or a round 1? So I thought that we'll do this video and where we will try to burst some of the myths and also answer questions around whether round 3 is a right time to apply to ISB. Now, before we get into the details of it, you can subscribe our channel if you are applying to any of the B school, whether it's ISB or any B school abroad. We keep making content around B school admissions and you will find a lot of videos around the placements of B schools. So if you are in that journey, you can subscribe our channel. You can also suggest our channel to your friends who are planning to apply. Now, coming back to our moot question of whether to apply in round 3 of ISB applications, the answer to this question is not very direct, but let's look at every aspect of it. Now, you don't have any numbers, or we don't have any numbers from ISB saying that how many people they have taken in round 1, round 2, round 3 for the last year. But I thought that we will answer this question basis our numbers last year and how many applicants actually made it to ISB last year. So in a round 1, we had somewhere around 32 applicants with whom we have worked. And out of those 32, we had 12 selections last year. So in a round 2, the number of applications dropped by 1. So it was 31 in this round 2. And we got 15 selections out of it. Now, this is also because of the fact that the other deadlines of B schools abroad was very much closer to round 2 last year. And that's why many people were applying to those. And that's why they have either applied to a round 1 or a round 3 last year. In a round 3, we had 37 applicants, out of which 16 made it to ISB. So if you see at numbers from the numbers perspective, so we got 12, 15 and 16 in each of the deadline. So in terms of people who made it to ISB, it was fair bit equal when it comes to different deadlines. Now, what are the other factors which could matter if you are applying for a round 3? From the scholarship perspective, as it is given on the website of the institute, there is not much change in terms of whether you apply in round 1 or round 2 or round 3. So that remains same. But what we have observed is that maybe if you apply in a round 1 or a round 2, you end up with 100% scholarship, let's say. In a round 3, that might reduce to 75%. That's also our observation from the data which we have for our students. Secondly, one point which is of concern is that if you apply in a round 3, of course, you will end up getting your admission letter hardly 20-25 days before you have to join a college. So that basically leaves you with very less time when it comes to your notice period. So of course, you will have to negotiate a notice period with your office, with your supervisor. So that is one factor which also the candidates look at. Apart from that, there is not much of a challenge when it comes to applying to either a round 1 or a round 2 or a round 3. So you can feel confident about applying to round 3 and you can go ahead with round 3 applications. Now, if you like this video, do like and share it with your friends if they are applying for ISB this year.